Just wish I was doing something more with my life.
Still worrying about that self-worth again, Prince Topher?
It all just comes too easily.
The fact still remains, sire. You are to be king, and very soon. When your sainted mother and father passed away and left you in my stead, I promised them that when you came of age, you would be ready for your reign.
I know, Sebastian. I know. And I guess I am ready to be king. But the fact is, I don't even know who I am yet.
I'm sure it will come to you, sire. Until then, might I suggest faking it?
Really?
You wouldn't be the first, and you wouldn't be the last.
To the castle. Still, these questions nag me. Nag, nag, nag. Me, who am I? A far from perfect guy. A bum who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A kid whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I, but the guy I am is that who
Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons, Pitiless Quoters, Destroyer of Rivers and Giants, no friends to gargoyles, nice to the heathen, sportsman and towman, a guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Don't worry, I got it!
Who am I but the guy I am?
Our hero, such perfection.
Oh, stop.
He's the kind of guy who we all like to be.
I really appreciate it.
What's the use of self-reflection? Church bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one quite like me. Royal Highness,
Who am I?
Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons,
The guy,
Pitiless
a jerk who wants to do what's right.
no friend in struggles.
A giant whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing this song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but
Misty dancer, center of the ocean.
who am I from the guy I am?
He's a prince.
Now,
What a guy, what a guy, what a guy, what a guy. He's a plain and simple, complicated, fascinating guy. What a guy. You there, impoverished person. Fetch us some water.
Yes, sir.
don't talk to her that way. How do you know she's poor?
Well, look at her. She's filthy.
Here you are, sire.
Thank you, young lady. It's very kind of you.
It's just water.
Well, give her some money.
Really?
Yes, it's charity. You have things and she doesn't. You will give her some of your things so she doesn't have a revolution and take all of your things.
Spare change? Spare change?
The moment charity is mentioned, out comes every layabout.
Here you are, old woman.
Thank you, bless you, kind
Be
sir.
careful, my lord. Many of the very poor have weapons. Be gone with you.
No, good sirs. That is merely crazy Marie. She comes to town only to gather what others throw away. She is gentle, but she is nuts.
She's telling the truth. I can tell. Sebastian, Lord Pingleton, put away your swords. You're a good friend of Marie. How lucky is she to have a true friend such as yourself. I wish I had a true friend.
I'm standing right here.
Shall we hurry on? Very well, Houston. gift for a true friend in this world. Right, sorry. Out of my mind. Gentlemen?
Thank you for saving my life, dear Ella. I shall return the favor.
I didn't do it to have a favor returned.
I have a shawl here that only has a few holes and smells of cabbage. You can wear it.
Not necessary. What a handsome man that was, and so kind and generous.
That is but not a man. That is Prince Topher, the slayer of giants and dragons. He's just returned us from university. He's to be crowned king.
That man. A world leader, but he appears to have a heart, mind, and soul. No, it can't be, Marie. You're crazy.
Yes, I am. But that does not change the fact that he's our own Prince Topher and he's returned to be our ruler. Look at your coin here.
Why, it is him. From the left. Such floppy ears. And the crown doesn't help things. He should wear a floppy hat. Here, Marie. Buy yourself something warm to eat.
Why is it always the very poorest that are the most generous? It breaks my heart.
Here is our Jean-Michel. He will spout gibberish now and bore us.
Be nice.
Do you know
Hey, Jean-Michel.
It is the very poorest that are most kind, Chris Marino.
No, but I have a feeling you're about to be most forthcoming.
Because of the corrupt system with the smashed moral compass.
You will forgive me if I just stagger about and mutter.
Today, I'll be going to the castle alone to protest the corruption that rules our government. You must come with me.
Cinderella! That is Madame, Ella's stepmother.
Shout to the prince. You have no choice but to listen.
Cinderella! You are in harm's way.
I have a vision for what this kingdom could be.
Cinderella, help me with my parcels this instant. Cinderella, lazy stepdaughter, help me with my package. Careful, careful. No one knows the extreme torture I am subjected to. I am ignoring that. Charlotte, Gabrielle, come, daughters, come. We are exhausting as beautiful as we look. Cinderella, idle girl, help your stepsisters with their shrewd purchases. Into the house, daughters, the real ones. Madame isn't always terrible. Sometimes he sleeps.
Gabrielle, I brought from the university a book for you with pictures of how people in other lands live and how they govern. Norway, Italy, Japan.
I have mentioned my interest in these places only in passing. And you have wrote a whole book? Good at you.
4 days from now, I'd like to take you on a date. I'm organizing the soup kitchen. I need somebody to stir and ladle.
Gabrielle, do not talk to that man. We are teetering precariously between upper middle class and lower upper class. We cannot be seen talking with a revolutionary. Into the house at once.
Why do I care? Why do I try? I'll never be good enough for her. I'll just take this book and burn it.
Why not give the book to dear Ella?
If it's quite all right, Jean-Michel, I'd love to have your book of how other countries live.
Here, Ella, take it. I shall go on my own and live my own life. I'm a loner. You're coming with me, right?
Of course.
Good.
A book. It's been so long since I owned something. Just me.
Cinderella, get in there and clean the kitchen.
It's already done.
Then prepare our dinner.
It's on the stove.
Then the bed's
Bed is turned down and your bed clothing is all laid out.
Well, where'd you get that book?
Oh, Jean-Michel just gave it to me.
So nice that people just give you gifts. Still Daddy's little girl. And what's this doing here?
Well, that's my father's coat.
It's rags.
It's all I have to remember him by.
Clean the porch with these rags.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an empress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl and go mad for love's a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta. I'm a queen in Peru. I'm a mermaid dancing on the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my glory. Then I fly and I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
Just as long as I stay in my own little corner.
All alone in my own little chair.
Your Majesty, a list of the lords entreating me.
A list of the lords entreating me with what?
105 requests.
That seems a lot.
I'll take this. Your Majestic Highness, in honor of your upcoming coronation, we proudly proclaim your kingdom a land of plenty and bounty. May I have the imprimatur of your ring on this other matter?
Right. What's it for?
Oh, it's complicated. Do you really want me to get into it?
Miss Holford, listen.
What was that?
You must take responsibility for your actions.
Who's that? Yelling from the other side of the moat.
The people are being treated unfairly by your government.
She seems upset.
Rebel rouser! Ignore him. I have this new law which forbids any kind of... Actually, if you let me have that ring there, it would save the trip.
We should listen to what he has to say. I mean, people were never upset when Mom and Dad were in charge, were they?
Well, your parents had the good fortune of ruling in a time of plenty, ever since their unfortunate demise. I have done my best to run this country. I have done my best to put you in the finest of schools.
Hello, I'm talking here.
We should invite him up for a talk.
Ignore him.
I won't give up. If you won't listen to me, I shall shout this to the town square.
Shout this to the town square. Perhaps it's time for a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
A royal wedding.
Oh, does that work?
Like a dream every time.
But who's gonna get married?
Well, you.
That's just silly. I don't know any girls. I went to an all-boys boarding school up in the woods, and then attended an all-male university on an island. Why did you do that to me?
For this happy day, today we are going to find you a bride. Oh, happy the day!
This is nonsense. How are you gonna find me a bride?
With a magnificent ball! Dancing!
What?
Every eligible young woman who can afford a gown will attend. That is a wonderful selection process right there. If you can't afford a nice dress, you have no business marrying a prince.
I don't think it's that.
Now, all of the guests shall be in masks. You will dance with every girl. At the stroke of midnight, everyone shall remove their masks, and you will have found your bride.
That's fast.
King and queen on the throne, I am there to guide you through all of your decisions. It's really a win-win.
But what girl would ever fall in love with me that quickly?
A valid question, which I'm sure we'll answer sometime soon. But for now, Lord Pickleton, I want you to make an announcement. A pronouncement! His Royal Highness Krista.
Please don't say my full name.
Windermere, Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman, Gregory James is giving up all.
Sebastian. Dick.
Now is the time to act. No other time will do. Live and play your cards, give away your heart. Don't take what the world gives you. Now is the time to live. No other time is real. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow is a guess. Today you can see and feel. No. Church people, teens, and fishmongers. I shout to the prince, but he does not listen. If he and Sebastian can take the land from the very poor, it's just a matter of time before they take from all of us. Get ready to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
The prince is giving up all. The prince is giving up all. Hear ye of all, and that's not all. The prince is giving up all. The prince is giving up all. Hear ye, His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving up all. He's giving up all. The prince is giving up all. The prince is giving up all. The prince is giving up all.
Hello, I'm talking here. The time to act. No other time will do.
The prince is giving up all, he's giving up life of all.
Now is the time to live. No other time is real.
The prince is giving up all.
He's giving up all, the prince is giving up.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball.
The prince
requires is an invitation and suitably fashionable attire. And the prince shall choose a woman from the ball to be his bride. That means anyone can be the queen!
Or will he want a stronger girl? Or will he want a stronger girl?
The prince is giving a ball.
I wish I were a older girl. I wish I were a younger girl.
The prince is giving a ball.
I wish a lot of things I don't wish anymore, but now I wish a lot of things I never wished before. I wish I had, I wish I could, I wish I might, I wish I would, I wish I would be lying to the princess royal palace.
He's giving a ball, he's giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball.
Now is the time to act.
You hear it, but the prince is giving a ball.
Now is the time to live.
You hear it, but his royal highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a ball. He's giving a ball.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert,
Christopher Rupert, Windermere Vladimir,
Slayer of Dragons,
Song Alexander,
Destroyer of Gargoyles,
Prince Long Reginald,
Sportsman and Poet,
Prince Long Herman,
Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
the prince is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
Roll and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-day, faddle-day, fuddle. All the wishers in the world are poppycock and twaddle. The prince is giving a ball. Cinderella, when he finished tightening delicate Charlotte's corset, I can taste my lunch. We must move on to Gabrielle's hair. It's beginning to look, I fear, like a Bavarian pretzel. Cinderella, oh, Cinderella is a most amusing name. I crack myself up. She sits by the cinders of the fire, and her name is Ella. So I call her Cinderella. Why don't I have any friends? Face it, Mama, you are well versed in art of ridicule. I do have a flair for it, don't I, actual daughters? Watch and learn. Cinderella, hurry, get dressed. You're going to the ball. We are going to find you a husband.
Am I?
Ridicule, who caught it? I did.
That's terrible.
Oh, who can that be? Oh, everyone clear out of here while I get rid of this imbecile. Cinderella, get that dress on Charlotte. Now what brand of idiot would... Why, Sebastian! What an unexpected delight!
Madame, I have but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball shall be in masks. The prince shall be wearing the gold mask. What mask will your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why, gold as well.
Well, if the daughter is anything like the mother, I have a feeling that both of the gold masks shall come together and fall in love.
Are you implying what I am inferring?
Your daughter is all a part of my master plan.
You are brilliant.
And you are perceptive. I shall see you at tonight's ball. Together we shall make it so.
Charlotte, Gabrielle, come, daughters, come. Oh, Gabrielle, my Gabrielle, just look at you. You too, Charlotte. But really, look at Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the silver box. From Venice, a piece of glass spun to perfection, more valuable than diamonds. Each of us shall wear the tiniest bit of hand-blown Venetian glass. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my courageous Charlotte. And allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my beautiful Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the perfume! Oh, who can that be? It must be good news!
Good evening, madam. Gabrielle, excuse me for interrupting your momentous evening for the ball tonight. I brought you these wildflowers. I picked them myself.
Thank you, Jean Michel. They're so beautiful.
And for the mother of the most beautiful girl in all God's creation.
Leave! You are not welcome here!
Would you perhaps...
Take your simple pleasures with you!
But don't be mean, that was so nice.
No. Plans. There are plans. Plans that do not include Mr. Soapbox.
But he means well, and I think he likes me.
Let me tell you about love, Miss Flowers in your hand and dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died, and I cried. Then I married Cinderella's father for money. He died, and I got a house. 7:30, ball preparation, double time. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Fit the princely shall ensnare.
Fit the princely shall ensnare.
Are we worthy? Yes. To battle, the ground is ours to lose.
Bracelet, necklace, hair. Fit the princely shall ensnare. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair.
To the carriage, my daughters. This is the night everything changes. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Cinderella's not going anywhere.
One of the flowers in the bouquet was a wild rose. Its thorn has scratched my lip. Yes, I'm bleeding. I should walk up to the prince and scratch his lip.
Oh, now.
Make him drink lemonade. Oh, it will sting.
That's just cruel.
Enough of taking things as they are. now's the time for the tradespeople and peasants to march to the palace and finally get the prince to listen to us instead of having this fancy ball.
You should do that. You should march up to the prince and talk to him.
He won't listen to me. He uses his castle to hide from the truth. The only thing funnier than me talking to the prince is you going to the ball. Well, why don't you go to the ball and ask the prince when he's going to start noticing that the people are being evicted from their land. Ha! That's absurd.
Oh, Michelle, if I saw the prince again, he might actually listen to me. And if I had a ball gown, I might look sort of nice. I am in the royal palace of all places when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple cream. Ah, you coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corridor, all alone in my own little
Oh, they roll and fiddle-dee-dee. Fiddle, they faddle, they fuddle. All the wishers in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
Are you mocking me with your gibberish, Marie?
Yes, oh, they roll and fiddle-dee-dee. Fiddle, they faddle, they fiddle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
So what if I do have a dream to see the prince again and tell him what life in his kingdom is really like and what it could be?
Exactly! And then to have him fall in love with you.
No one will fall in love with me. Why do you come to visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in the same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Then be foolish with me. What would you dream of?
Why, an invitation to the ball, I suppose.
Right here. Ha! Here's an invitation.
What? Oh, but it's torn.
Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. Now, what else would you dream of?
A beautiful white gown, I imagine. The most beautiful white gown, sewn with pearls and jewels, and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet?
Oh, why, the most beautiful gross-grain pumps, I'd imagine.
No, better. The Venetian glass that your stepmother so loves in her trinkets and baubles. An entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
Oh, how silly. I'd be the envy of all. But how would I get to the ball?
Well, this pumpkin over here,
Yes.
I'll turn it into a golden carriage.
And horses?
These mice, trapped in this cage.
And a fox as a footman. And a raccoon as a driver. You are crazy, Marie. Why, in order to do that, you would have to be
My fairy godmother.
Marie, but you're a crazy woman. Where did you get that beautiful gown?
You'd be surprised how many beautiful gowns have crazy women in them.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
But of course, my child. Actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother. But you're the only one who's given me charity, generosity, and kindness. And now, I must make all the dreams we joked about come true.
But that's so improbable. Implausible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four-eyed mice can never be four-eyed horses. Such holy roll and fiddle-dee-dee of courses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who won't believe in sensible rules.
right?
I suppose so.
Then you can change it all. You can make it all happen.
No, but you can change it all. You can make it all happen.
Oh, never. I mean, I couldn't.
You're right. It's all so impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four-eyed mice can never be four-eyed horses. Such folly, roll, and fiddly of courses. Impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and who won't believe what sensible people say.
And because they stopped and do it, I don't keep building up impossible homes. Impossible things are happening every day.
Marie, it's the most beautiful gown in all the land.
And as promised in our laughter, glass slippers. But Cinderella, I must tell you, all of this magic is very powerful, but it will end at midnight tonight. Now go to the ball, in the name of every girl who's ever wished to go to a ball in a beautiful dress, in the name of every girl who's ever wanted to change the world she lived in. Go with the promise of possibility.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice are easily turned to horses. Such bold roll and fiddly of courses. Quite possible. For the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and who won't believe what sensible people say.
And because they stopped and do it, I don't keep building up impossible homes.
Impossible things are happening every day. It's possible.
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 one is which?
Duh! The prince! Which is the prince? I mean, come on! What do you think I'm here for? The free food?
I don't know. A good time? Dance, perhaps?
Wrong answer. I got Mary Will to my mind. So, which one is he here?
Well, maybe it's me.
Not likely. You're no prince. You're ordinary.
What makes you think I'm ordinary?
We're doing a event and you can't even keep the beat. When we get to the waltz, you're gonna trip over your two left knees and then your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
Hope to talk to you later.
I've moved on.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Lovely dance, isn't it? I hope my dancing's alright.
Oh, your dancing's absolutely princely. Oops, let that slip out.
So you know,
I would know why isn't he a prince anywhere?
the last girl did not.
What? Whoa, thanks for heads up. Ugh.
I think she does now.
Well,
So,
what could you tell me about yourself?
what would it please you to know, Your Highness?
What are your interests?
Why, whatever your interests are, Your Highness.
Okay. Creepy.
Your majestic highness. Just playing hard to get is even hard to get.
Really creepy. I can't do this anymore.
It's time to play ridicule! Everybody, take sides! Oh, ignore her. We're playing ridicule, and you get to be the judge. Two players try to out-ridicule one another. We are going to find you a bride. 1 and 2 and go.
Oh, but my dear, I love that dress. No matter how many times I've seen it. Why, I remember when that dress was first in fashion. I was a little girl.
Please, do not speak of your childhood, as I've not brought along with the Old Testament fall on.
What do you call this?
Well, it's awfully sophisticated.
It just seems like cruelty.
Sophistication, cruelty. There's a slight difference there, but I keep forgetting what it is.
I don't think I want to play this game anymore.
And here we have another round at the ready. 1 and 2 and go.
Age before beauty. You first, dear.
You have a wonderful speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry?
What? Do it. Say it. Do the ridicule. Why did you say that?
No reason. I just really like your voice. I think it sounds nice reciting a poem. I also love the feather in your hair. It's a wonderful color for you.
Why are you doing this to me?
What is this bewitchery you practice?
Well, it's just kindness.
Kindness?
Yes, kindness. It's practiced everywhere now, even in the French courts.
Kindness.
Yes! You know, compassion.
Who are you, you strange woman?
Oh, I don't know who she is, but she is very, very wealthy indeed. And did you see her feet? Shoes made entirely of Venetian glass. Oh, my resentment is all consuming.
Kindness, let's all try it.
Kindness! I'll be the first. How lucky are we to have someone such as yourself in our court?
And what a wonderful party you are throwing.
It's like every time they speak, a part of me dies.
You are so kind, thank you. You make me wish I were a better person. There's something so familiar about you.
I like the way you changed everything around. Yet, I still feel so comfortable around you. It's as if we've met before. 10 minutes ago I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the sky. In the arms of my love, flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. I'm sorry to be so effusive. I'm not usually this way with someone I just met, but in situations like these, I think, what am I doing here?
I feel the same.
Like such a phony?
So do I.
You do?
Yes.
My name is...
Short for Christopher, yeah.
Have we met before?
Yes. We are seeing each other for the first time, right now. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, I have found him. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
But I just found them.
I'm sorry, I must go.
Please don't go.
Prince Dover, you have to open your eyes to what's happening in the kingdom. The poor are having their land taken. You have to help them, you must.
That's not kind. How can you say that's kindness?
This has all been so wonderful, but really, I have to go.
Wait! Wait! I don't even know your name! She's my destiny!
But what just happened? No, seriously. What just happened? Why would a fellow want a girl like her? Trembling, fluffy beauty. Why can the fellow ever want to grief her? Solid girl like me. She's a bright little bubble. Built into kind of charm. And with very little trouble, I can break the little Lord. Why would a fellow want a girl like her? It's obviously unusual. Why can a fellow ever want to grief her? A usual girl like me. Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a roses. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a noses. Her neck is no wider than a swan's. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is Belle going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? Girl who's merely lovely. Why can a fellow ever want to grief her? Girl who's merely mean. What's the matter with the men? What's the matter with the men? What's the matter with the men?
Sire, keep your wits about you.
The carriage, they took a shortcut through the woods. Get your lantern ready. We have to find her. She's my lady.
Yes, he's with me, so disarming, and I really like the way he holds a room. Clever, cunning, ever charming. How do I make him see I'm special? It's a pity, I'm as pretty, plus I've got the patience of a perfect saint. So I'm waiting, always waiting. Nevertheless, I am a mess. Loosen my dress. Help me, I'm starting to mad at a fellow with a girl like her. Who is he? Why can a fellow ever want to treat her? I'm some girl like me. Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink. What's the matter? But not any pinker than a rose is. Skin delicate and soft. What's the matter? But not any softer than a dose is. Her neck is no wider than a swan. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is Belle going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can a fellow ever want to grief her? A girl who's merely mean. What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? She's a battle on the hour. What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Your eastern road of a golden carriage.
10 minutes ago, I held her.
Your Majesty, we saw the carriage.
This I cannot explain. It simply flew into the mist.
It's impossible, I know.
Impossible? Then we shall do the impossible. 10 minutes ago, we were dancing in the palace of all places, and her gown was like a cloud of snowy white. How the moonlight shone its beams upon our faces, till she vanished like a phantom in the night. I just know I will find you. You're the girl of my dreams, and the thrill is more than my heart can bear.
Look, a carriage! That's it! That's the one! After her!
He was tall, very tall, and his eyes were blue and blue. He was slim, very slim, and his coat of snowy hue. When he walked across the ballroom floor, he was like a thing divine, and all the ladies turned their heads, and naturally I turned mine. The chandeliers were shooting stars, the drums and horns and soft guitars were sounding more like nightingales. The window curtains blew like sails, and I was floating just above the floor, feeling slightly taller than before. He was tall, very tall, and his eyes were clear and blue.
When I left this house in my carriage, I was quite convinced my daughter would become queen and I would never have to come back here to this. And well, now, I'm back here to this.
Was the ball a disappointment, madame?
The prince, despite being well born and raised with great care by our Lord Protector, showed the most appalling manners. Appalling! He spent the entire evening talking and dancing with some little nobody.
How did Gabrielle and Charlotte take that? The prince has fallen head over heels for someone else. To keep this up, I may not want to go out with him.
What was going on in His Royal Highness's thick skull?
The way he looked at her, with respect. I hope no man looks at me that way.
If that woman had any sense of morality or of what is right in this world, she would have never come to the ball at all.
But can you imagine how she must have felt arriving at the ball and meeting the man of her dreams?
I cannot, for my mind has no place for the puerile or rank.
I can imagine it.
Oh, I can imagine it.
I think I can imagine it, and I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are restless with the wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted on a sky above the park, and below them is a row you're afraid you'll hear the way your heart is beating. And you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating. Then you seem to hear him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes. How would you know that this is so? I do know more than guess. You can't guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't even picture such a man. He is more than a prince, he's a yes. But sisters, I really think I can.
And what?
I think that I can picture such a man. He was tall and straight as a lance, and his hair is dark and wavy. His eye can melt you with a glance. He can turn a girl to gravy. I can imagine it.
I can imagine it too. This squinting isn't my science condition. It's me imagining it. I am throwing caution to the wind. I'm imagining it as well.
Imagine what that girl would be feeling like when dancing with the prince. A lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you, while he is whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Charlotte, take it away.
Yes, Charlotte, that's me, boy.
A lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. La 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 la. Meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you, while he is whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly,
But on your lips you keep a kiss.
all your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you, while he's whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly,
And on your lips you keep a kiss.
all your life you'll dream of this lovely, 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 lovely night.
Oh, isn't it wonderful how the needy just keep on going? Cinderella, get up. Come do something. The only thing I have to comfort me after this disastrous evening is that the prince seemed so completely devastated when his dream date ran away.
Oh, it was hilarious! Why did the girl run away? My feeling is up close, the girl is physically unappealing.
To bed, my lovely daughters. Cinderella, you stay here and clean up this pigsty of a parlor. And why is there a pumpkin on the table? It makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you would like to know, Ella? No, it sounds like a really marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there. How do you know all that happened earlier this evening? I imagined it. Supposed it. Had a vision? Interesting. Quick, how many fingers? 2? 3. Fascinating. Where were your visions now? You're just picking on me because I said the prince was wearing a purple coat and you didn't say it. And he was. Something's going on here. You're being absurd. More than usual. I need to finish up in here. Your hand. It's so callous and rough from work. Just like the hand of the woman I shook this evening, who danced with the prince. It was you, wasn't it? It was you. How'd you dance in glass shows?
You won't tell the others, will you, Madame and Charlotte?
No, never.
And you're not mad that I stole the prince from you, right?
I will confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince. Or even liked him. There's someone else that I want.
Oh, how wonderful for you. Who is it?
Well, Madame hates him.
Madame hating them doesn't really narrow the field.
If I promise to keep your secret of the prince, can you keep my secret of my forbidden love?
I can, and I will.
It's John Michel, the firebrand.
Jean-Michel is a good man, and seems angry for all the right reasons.
He wants to change the world and make it a better place. You gotta love a guy like that.
You may one day win Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Topher. If he knew who I truly was, he would never want me.
That's not true. He would love you for who you are.
I mean, I don't see how.
Well, if Madame ever saw me with John Michel, why, I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
I can. We shall have a secret that will make us
co-conspirators,
friends and
sisters.
May we both find our loves
and our lives. The stars in a hazy heaven trembling above me danced when he promised always to love me. The day came through, away flew. On my lips he left a kiss. All my life I'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
In the loneliness of sunrise, as the deep purple heavens turn blue, and start to pray as I pray each day that I'll hear some word from you. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on the silver flaked sea, and stars the moon. Oh, how soon will my love come home to me? I have found my angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the loneliness of evening, looking out on the silver flake sea, and as the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? Will my love come home to me?
Honestly, sire, 3 nights in a row you search, and here it is, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's as if you are testing my good nature. As soon as that woman in white ran off, which we all must admit seems to imply she has a police record, as soon as the woman in white ran off, you don't want to dance with any of the other girls.
Sebastian, are there poor people in this kingdom who have had their land taken from them?
Well, if there were, I would tell you.
Do they need our help?
Everyone, donate it joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you hear it?
The girl.
I'm not sure she is to be trusted, my lord. Please, sire, come back to the castle. The work is piling up.
No. Something isn't right.
As you say, sire. Oh, the ring!
Right. What are you stamping this time?
Oh, hardly anything to worry your beautiful
Let me read it.
about. I should explain before.
I'll read this on my own.
Your future majestic highness, allow us to go back to the castle and allow
I read this now. Thank you.
But
That'll be all, Sebastian. Let you know if I need anything explained. Oh! No! Sebastian!
sire, I can't explain.
How could you do this in my name?
I'm maintaining this life for you. Without my watchful eye, you should be a pauper. Would you like that?
The girl who talked to me. I want to talk to that girl.
A troublemaker.
We're having another ball. No, a banquet. She'll come to that.
She won't show. This is lunacy.
She will come. And you're going to invite everyone in the kingdom.
Don't you forget who you're talking to.
Don't you forget who you're talking to. Now we're having a banquet tonight. You're inviting everyone.
Very well, sire. She won't come. If she really thought you were worthy of all her high ideals, she would have stayed, wouldn't she?
A banquet.
The prince is looking dreamy-eyed. He has since giving the ball, but still he wants to find his bride, the one he lost at the ball. So spread the word throughout the land. The prince is throwing a banquet. Hear ye! Hear ye! It is his wish that the woman he met at the ball will attend. As for the rest of us, what can I say? It's gonna be a ham. Talking back to me. Hear ye! Hear ye! Of course, I want to keep my eye on what women are there. I'm not giving control of this time. Spread the word. Hear ye! Hear ye!
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a banquet tonight. Invitation only.
A banquet? Tonight? Cinderella, where are you? Oh, Cinderella, where could you be?
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, dopey and dreamy-eyed, can't find his lady, hoping to see her, asking where is she?
Cinderella, where is she?
Gregory James is giving
A banquet? Oh, why does the prince do this? It seems cruelty beyond measure. Now, granted, I have never looked lovelier, but my physical perfection comes at a price. Gloves. That's what it was. Cinderella, where are my gloves?
Ella, over here. Don't tell her you have good gloves quite yet. Yes, I know she'll be abusive later, but trust me, this shall be worth it. I'm gonna tell my dog that I'm sick.
Would you like some?
I'm not really sick. I'm pretending. Just like when Charlotte pretended to be sick in school to get out of things she didn't like the 3rd and 4th grade. I will be sick just as we are leaving for the carriage. Madame and Charlotte will go without me. I then will change back into my regular clothes and meet my secret crush, John Michel. I'm taking him up on his offer to go help in the soup kitchen.
A soup kitchen?
I get the ladle. And do you know what happened to this beautiful gown and invitation? I shall loan them both to you. You shall go in my stead and meet the prince and fall in love and get married and exact revenge on Madame. And try to keep Jean-Michel out of the stockade. Oh, how my mind works.
Cinderella, where are my gloves?
And don't worry about Madame. She never notices anything that isn't her.
Your gloves are right here, Madame.
Why did you not tell me you had my gloves, you foolish child? And Charlotte, make haste. Those shoes are delicate and dainty. sooner with ye of 100 sons. To the carriage, my daughters.
Oh, Madame, my stomach. I must have eaten something that disagrees with me.
No. This cannot prevent me from going to the ball tonight.
Go. You go without me. Let Charlotte make the princess heal from the only girl from the ball. Go. Let Charlotte become queen.
I can't make that work. I shall do this battle with only half my troops. Cinderella, fetch the physician. If Gabrielle is better, send her to the ball immediately. Gabrielle, get better. I insist on it. Keep your invitation.
Thank you, Mother. I'll come if I
No, not on the dress. To the carriage, Charlotte.
Shh. Quickly, I'll change. And you knock on the door. Okay.
It knocked back.
Then open it.
Hello, love.
Good day, Jean-Michel.
I'm sick of hiding in the shadows like a fearful person.
Would you rather see Madame?
Hiding is nice.
So, how are you this evening?
Me and Gabrielle are going on a date, and I wound up like a tick. First, we shall go to the greengrocer and beg him for whatever scraps he has left. Then, we shall slave over a hot stove and serve meal to the very poor. I do hope she's not expecting that much fun every night.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
Gabrielle, I much prefer you in this simple attire, less like a carnival attraction.
You speak such kind words to me all the day long. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Our first responsibility is with the poor. Then, we shall march to the palace steps. I shall speak to the prince. We only have one thing to worry about.
What's that?
As if he would speak to me.
Well, Ella might be a help. You know she's talked to the prince.
What? Ella? Talks to the prince?
She went to the ball. They talked about the kingdom and how to make things better. And tonight she's going to the banquet.
The world is upside down. But don't you know what this means? If Ella truly talked to the prince, that means I can talk to him and I'll be able to my suggestions. What do you call this feeling I have?
Optimism.
Optimism. I gotta do this more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can be my boyfriend.
I can be your boyfriend. Oh, hey. Left turn. This seems very counter-revolutionary.
I like the man who wants to change the world. But I also like the man who brought me flowers.
Who brought you flowers? Wait, I didn't. No, I couldn't.
You just said so. Optimism.
Optimism.
Let yourself go.
I can be your boyfriend.
Yes.
Yes. Wait, am I your boyfriend?
Yes.
So that's how it is.
Mama.
My own flesh and blood deceiving me with someone so decidedly unsuitable. I had plans for you, Gabrielle. I had created a life for you, and this is how you repay me?
Are you sure this dress isn't too much for court?
Did you think you could go to court? Did you think you could wear a beautiful gown? I never loved your father. I just wanted his money. You've been nothing but a nuisance to me since the day he died. You think you can wear this beautiful dress? You should be in rags. No! Worn out rags is all you deserve.
Mother, please stop.
I am no longer your mother. Out of my house, Gabrielle. To the devil with you. I'll decide what to do with you later. Why did you have to make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
sweet child. Hurry! You shall be late for the banquet.
Oh, look. Everything is ruined.
Hurry! The prince needs you. He wants you.
But
Why do you think he's having the second event tonight? To try to find you.
every time I take a step forward, Madame pushes me back. If the prince knew who I truly was, he would never want me.
If you have a dream, then very soon thereafter you're going to have to fight for it. Why otherwise, how would you know the dream is yours?
But my life,
Exactly. It is your life. Beyond the voice that keeps insisting no, there is something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness, something that sets your heart aglow. Someone wants you. You know who. Now you're living. There's music in you. Now you're hearing something new. Someone playing the music in you. Now you're living. You know why. Now there's nothing you won't try. Move a mountain like the sky. Make a wish come
look, my clothing is in tatters. It's all I have.
Yes, perhaps we need even more tatters. More rags, rags, rags.
What?
Rags, rags, rags. Tatters and shatters and bags. Make the new from old. Tatters that matters in bags. Turn them into gold. Now, place these rags in your bag. But remember, the magic is gone at midnight.
Yes, the magic is gone at midnight. Is there anything else?
Well, the glass slippers are already upon your feet. And oh yes, this book that Jean-Michel gave you about the world. Now, you only have the entire world to help you. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be. And love is the song
time to start your banquet.
I'm waiting for her. She has to come.
Very well, sire, but be warned. This party is a pack of gossips. I'd hurried along if I were you.
Prince Topher!
You're here.
I'm sorry I'm late.
I knew if I had a banquet you would come.
And I'm sorry I ran
You're
away.
even more beautiful than I remember.
Did you really have this banquet just to find me?
I would have 100 banquets just to find you.
And that thing you said about me being more beautiful than you remember, that's real too?
Yes, of course.
Wow. What do you know about that?
I've been thinking about you. And I've been thinking about what you said. About the poor having their homes taken from them. Sebastian tells me I should just ignore such talk, but...
But you know if you're going to be king, you have to pay attention to things that people tell you to ignore.
Yes. I want to, but I don't know how. It all just seems impossible.
It's going to be more possible than you can even imagine. My sister Gabrielle and my friend Jean-Michel are headed here right now with some of your people.
To talk to me? But if things are really as bad as you say, then they'll be angry with me.
I think that if you can handle battle with a giant or a dragon, you can handle a few people who just want to talk to you.
Okay. You're good.
Just be the man that I see. They're coming!
Wait. What's your name?
Just trust me. I am your one true friend. Friends, come meet Prince Topher. Just don't say my name.
I won't say her name. I won't even mention the gold dress.
Are you alright?
Yes. Prince Topher, this is Jean-Michel.
No. It's nice to meet you.
And this is my sister, Gabrielle. And this is Kathy and her baby.
Huh. I see the resemblance.
And this is John.
It's an honor to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you.
Hey, this prince is all right.
Okay. I'm holding the baby.
You can talk to him like a person.
Prince Topher, I think Jean-Michel has something he'd like to say to you.
These people have had our lands and home taken from us. I've said this before, but now I know what it is like to have someone you love lose their home. We need your help. We need to have our voices heard. Can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life. The time of your life is today.
I see. And trust me, I too know what it's like to be overlooked. I want to help you, but how?
All the dreams and all the world goes, and out they tumble.
Of course. It's here.
What's here?
Do you know it?
I read it at university.
Look. Chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2? I didn't even get that far.
Of course, chapter 2. Why didn't I think about that? Everyone, I think I have a plan.
I knew you would.
Long live Prince Topher!
Yeah!
Prince Topher! What are you doing surrounded by these ragamuffins?
Sebastian, you told me that no one in this kingdom needed my help. What do you call these people?
From their attire, I assume theater people.
We need to have our voices heard.
A beheading would not be out of place here.
Everyone deserves to have their voice heard. It's a very good idea.
What is going on?
The answer's right here, in this book. I'll create a new job. I'll create the post of Prime Minister.
Yeah!
This will be someone who can counsel me. I nominate current Lord Protector, Sebastian.
I am unworthy,
I also
sire.
nominate this man, Jean-Michel.
What?
The way things could or should be. Let the people decide. And everyone, rich or poor, only gets one vote.
One person, one vote. Now where's the fun in that?
People, in 1 month, I give you an election. Hooray! Now everyone, rich and poor, into the castle for a free banquet.
You did it. I knew you could.
I did do it.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but never like that.
I think I know the king I can be. Just fair and kind-hearted.
You seem so sure of yourself. So sure of everything.
I feel like I can answer any question that gets thrown at me. But there's still one question that I don't have the answer for. Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Because I want you. Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem? Now, I feel like we can conquer the world. You and I.
To the banquet?
To the banquet.
Wait, what time is it?
Only midnight, why?
Midnight. I have to go.
What? Don't leave me.
I must go.
Why are you leaving?
Prince Topher, if you knew who I truly was, you would never want me.
Wait. Guards. Somebody. Anyone. Stop her. Huh.
Hey, Cosmos, and all is well. A great day in the kingdom. In 1 month from now, we are first free election for Prime Minister of the land. Our candidates are John Michelle and our Colonel and Protector Sebastian. But tomorrow, all women come to the palace to try on the glass slipper. Whosoever fits it shall be married to the prince. This is the biggest news cycle I've ever shouted. I'll be back at 11 with local weather and sports. Hear ye, hear ye. The prince intends to search until he finds the girl who fits the bill. But not the bill, the shoe, I mean a shoe to fit a queen. Not fit. The shoe does not fit.
We have to find him. I mean, if the shoe's made out of glass, it can only fit her. That's why she left it, right?
It doesn't look good. Well, how goes it? So far, no luck.
Must make eye contact with His Highness. For our family, you will be trying to shoe on first.
What would you mean, Holy? No one has seen your office yelled at her 2 nights ago. You got rid of Gabrielle because she likes to get out of your new prime minister. Wow. Good call there.
Oh, I don't know what is going on in this world. Everything I thought was holy and true is now trash. All that which meant nothing to me now appears to mean everything.
Well, here goes nothing. Me again. Hey. Mwah.
I've decided if I become Prime Minister, I'm going to marry you.
Wow, these things are really piling up.
The shoe does not fit.
Of course it doesn't fit. I'm not the always fall in love with. None of us are that girl.
Is that the last eligible woman in the kingdom?
She appears to be, yes.
She can't be.
I told you she wouldn't come. Can we end this charade?
Has everyone truly tried on the slipper?
I haven't tried on the slipper.
Everything has led you to this moment. Now you have something to believe in. Yourself. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle. Go ahead, make yourself ridiculous. Try on the slipper.
It's too rich.
Have we met before?
Yes, but we are seeing each other for the first time right now.
The shoe fits! It's you! You were dancing that night and you showed me my own kingdom. And you who gave me water when I was thirsty. Please don't run away again. I don't think my heart could bear it.
It was you? We both know how horribly I've treated you since your father's death. I know it is beyond reason of me to expect some of your famous kindness. I am not worthy.
Madame, you have treated me very poorly indeed. But now I will say to you the 3 kindest words I know. I forgive you.
Thank you.
Do you think that includes me?
For you, it probably involves several hours of community service.
You're amazing. Could I maybe learn your name now?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. It's beautiful.
Cinderella. A name I once hated, but starting today I'll keep, so that when anyone thinks anything is impossible, they'll think of my name, and they'll know better.
Cinderella, I love you so much. I don't know what to do.
Well, is marriage still on the table?
Yes? Yes! You have to marry me. I mean, Cinderella, will you marry me?
Yes, my